Live. Okay, I think we're live. Sing the live song. We're going live. Hi, everybody. It's been a while since I've been live on Facebook. It's really been a while. But I have the fabulous two members of the Celebrate Your Life Scream team with me here today. The amazing Danielle Clement.
Hello.
Fabulous Gretchy Poo. We call her Gretchy Poo, but it's really Gretchen Hogg. Ola Hogg. And the rest of our peeps didn't feel like coming on Facebook Live.
There's a lot happening today.
I adore them. Yeah, I was very spontaneous today. I said, okay, who wants to go on Facebook Live and talk about their New Year's rituals? Okay, so if you're there,
an hour before.
An hour before. I know. I was out hiking and I was like, I can watch to go live. I have an inspiration. That's the way we roll.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
It's the way we roll. Barbie Nyman is there. Can you see? You guys see the comments over to your right?
No, how do you see
I can't see anybody that's on. So
yeah, no. If you go over to the right, okay, of your screen and you click on comments, you'll see the comments.
Oh, there.
Yes.
Hi, Barbara.
Yes, please say hello to us. She's in freezing cold Canada. Roz Brooks is there. Hi, Roz.
Hi, Roz.
Roz works with Anita Morshiny. We all know that. Certainly gets tossed around a lot, Roz. If you're there, say hello to us. Happy New Year. Tell us where you're tuning in from. We know Barb is in Canada somewhere.
Vancouverish, is it?
I thought it was Toronto. Is it Toronto? I thought it was somewhere on the water, and it's gorgeous there. And yeah. Oh, Julianne Cooper Clausen is here, and I'm getting text message. Oh yeah, everybody's telling me that where they're coming from. Okay, Michigan. Roz, where do you live? Are you in California also? I can't remember. All right. Anyway, so we're going to talk about New Year's. We're going to talk about the new year, right?
Yeah.
Toronto. See, I told you she was in Toronto.
I knew it was up that way.
Oh, Monica's in snowy Seattle. Nice.
Yeah, Seattle's getting some unusual weather. So
Dana is I know, no kidding. Yes. And Dana is in Solano Beach. Okay, it's either Dana or Dana. In New York, we pronounce it Dana. That's where I'm originally from. And Judith is here. Hi, Judith. Judith is in Georgia. And Roz is in Las Vegas. Okay, this is probably dumb, but Wetty White.
Oh, yes, wow. I know.
No, that's I just found out like 2 minutes ago.
We could talk about this for a whole hour, but we're not here to talk about her.
Except that they were doing a 100th year celebration on January 17th, which would have been her 100th birthday. So
this is what I've heard from all of the amazing spiritual mediums that we've worked with throughout the 27 years. Okay, it is Dana. It's not Dana. Okay. That when someone transitions around their birthday, I mean, I don't know how to say this. I know I'm not going to say it right, but something about that they were really ready to go or something. You know what? I'm going to say this all wrong, so I'm not even going to say it. Delete, because the belief is true that you never die before your time, as Wayne Dyer used to tell me all the time. Liz.
Like Ruth Bader Ginsburg when she transitioned, too.
So
interesting.
Yeah.
I would less comments. I did think she was going to live forever, though. I thought she's got to be around for another 50 years.
There's something to living with a lot of laughter and humor in your life.
I know she will not now become spiritual. Oh, Ginger's here. Ginger.
Hi, Ginger.
You just missed Hobbs. I'll find him during our conversation so you can see him. He's a wild man. So let's talk about the new year.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a blessing if a Jewish person dies around the high holidays. Yes, that's true too.
That was with RBG, yeah.
That's right. Right. Today's a very powerful destiny day with the cards. It's the Joker card. Ooh, the Joker card. I kind of like that. Happy New Year! All right, so what's everybody's ritual? Like, what do you do around the new year? I hate that whole thing where, Oh, sorry. I'm so distracted. It's like having ADD doing a Facebook Live with me. Oh, look, Errol, look there, look there.
BJ, yay!
So I have to say hi to ADD. We miss
And
you
Kelly.
and Kelly from Hillsboro, Oregon. Kelly, good to see you here.
Beautiful state, Oregon.
So, oh, Shani, less than an hour to go where you are. Okay. So let's talk about what do you guys do for the New Year's? I don't even know. I don't know that we've ever talked about this. I think I've
I
told
don't
you.
think we
what
do,
Jeff and I
but
do.
this year I will not be wallowing and crying. That's for sure.
No wallowing for Danielle.
No.
That's really new. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, no, this past year, I've had so much change, and
Yeah.
there has just been, like, my year has just been crazy, absolutely crazy. And so I am definitely looking forward to going into the new year with renewed sense of energy and hope. And there's so many like things to be grateful for. So I actually did start a gratitude journal, which I never really did before. I had never, I didn't really, I guess I never knew what the point of a gratitude, like I knew what the point was, but I never had the motivation to do it for myself. And so I just thought, yeah, this is actually, I'm going to try something new. So I'm trying new things. So that's my mantra for going into the new year's, trying new things. So
excellent. And do you do any kind of ceremony or ritual or anything that you do to welcome in the new energy?
So I think I have been doing a lot of, so there's a couple of things that I've been working on this past week, and I am doing lots of stuff with crystals.
Mhm.
And I have, so I've always been interested in the chakras. I never really knew much about the chakras, but I have this book here, Understanding the Chakras, by
Oh.
Cassie Ohl. And it's for beginners. And I've just really enjoyed it so far. It's been like a straightforward guide. There's no information in there that you can't explain, but it also gives you rituals for each chakra.
Oh my gosh, hold that up again. That looks
Yeah.
fantastic. What's
Yeah.
the name of it? Understanding Chakras by Cassie Ohl.
Cassie Ohl. Mm-hmm.
Hand book to understanding the energy of, oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
Yeah. And so
beautiful.
each chakra has like crystals that you can use with each chakra, and it also gives you rituals, in case one of them is out of balance. So I'm like brand new to chakras. So this has really been interesting for me, and I feel like my soul is just like a sponge right now. I just am taking in so much information and trying to reinvent myself for the next year. So
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Excellent. And are you going to be doing any? Wait a second. I have to say hello to somebody really special in my life right now. Is Cynthia. Cynthia, hi, honey. I was thinking about you today, and we are owed a phone call or a Zoom. Okay, we are doing that this next week. All right. Anyway, so is there something that you do? Do you like candles? Do you do any journaling? Do you do anything like as you step into the new year?
Yeah, I would. I'm, currently with my mom right now, so we don't really, I can't really do scents like candles and things because she's very sensitive to. So usually, if I was by myself, I would do incense and like maybe smudge and do some kind of stuff like that. So I'm not able to do any of that. But yeah, I'll definitely take a few minutes to just journal. But I'm not really. I don't want to make that all about like reflecting on this past year. Like there's lots of things that it's not beneficial, for me to like journal about this last year. So yeah, I'll take a few minutes just to think about, goals that I want to accomplish this year and like just good things, and just really being in a place where I'm blessed to have such a supportive group around me, you guys included, so
The CYL Scream Team. Excellent.
yeah.
So, Gretchen, what do you do?
I typically do a vision board at the beginning of every year. And I invite, sometimes in the past, I've had gatherings where we do vision boards. But I'm thinking about doing it on an online platform this year. And I sometimes do it just as from studying with Denise Lynn as part of being, a soul coach.
So you're gonna do a vision board.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have to let us know when that is so we can announce it?
I know, I think that would be fun to do, especially this year. And sometimes I'll do it as just, Denise has a process called 9 houses, and it's done in the bagua in a grid, and just depending upon how I'm feeling, and I give people the option is either doing it that way or taking a a bagua map. Let me see that.
Yes, that's what Ro does also. And she has a vision board with a bagua map in it.
Yeah, and then or you can just do a spontaneous, free whatever. So I like to just go and start in December, I like to go and start gathering more magazines, and usually I'll gather them throughout the year and just I have a collection of them. And then I love going to a craft store and getting all different kind of crystals that you can, put on your vision board and glitter, or they have these beautiful strips with all kind of sayings that, stick onto paper. So I'll start doing things like that, and I'll just start thinking about what do I want to co-create in my life. And I really try and do it from present moment and looking at future, what I want to manifest, and kind of honoring that we're making closure to this past year. So I like doing that with vision boards and setting my goals. And one of the things that Denise taught that I thought was a really great idea is we're so often we never think about even using the back of a vision board and really putting our goals or our mission statements and things like that. And you can even put those underneath the pictures that you're gluing down.
I never thought of that. Well, that's a good idea.
That's a great.
Yeah. So, and then one of the other things that I think is really good to help co-create and manifest this is take a picture of it so that you have it on your phone. So you can look at it frequently throughout the day too, or print it off and put it in your office, wherever that is, or even stick up an extra one on your bathroom mirror. So you're just constantly looking at that. And it just goes with that whole thing about our thoughts create our energy and create our reality. So that's part of the co-creation manifestation formula. And so part of shifting gears also for me is, and again, this is all so soul coaching and infused with some other things that I've studied along the way, cleaning out areas where the energy feels stagnant. So I'll go through the house in the first weekend of the new year, and I will smudge and do clearings, a lot of the things that we do before our events.
Yeah.
And so clear the energy. And I also have a sacred geometry grid where I take crystals, much like what you're doing, Danielle, and put crystals down on different areas of the grid. And so you can use that in any area of your house that you want to, or you can even make it, whether it's in your office or whatever, but you could also use it on an altar area and you put maybe your special little notes to yourself. And then I usually think about, I'm always learning. Yeah. So I like to challenge myself so my goals for this year, for my learning opportunities, are to delve more into astrology and tarot card reading.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Oh, I have that same book.
Ah, that's fabulous.
So, and also working with the chakras, Danielle, part of my reminder is, because we all know we have all these tools, is to
Right.
remind myself to use my tools.
I know, right? I have
So
a
like to
chakra
clean
box.
out the chakras. Yeah.
Yes, from Jacqueline and Patrick. Do you have a chakra box, Danielle?
Yeah.
From Jacqueline and Patrick? Oh
No.
yeah, the chakra people from our events. Oh, they have
No.
these beautiful wooden chakra boxes, and there's a pendulum and there's a little stones. She's taking hers out now.
Okay,
Yes,
I have to. Well, you guys will have to send me the.
that's
Oh my
big,
god!
isn't it? You've seen them at our events.
And then,
Big one.
and this you do use with a pendulum, and you can, I don't know if I can tip this too much, but you can, it has all of the crystals for the chakras, and you can test your chakras really easily every day. And then, and this was through, the Jacqueline Dorman, and they have,
I remember the name of the company. Somebody help me out here.
chakralife.com.
It's chakralife.com if anybody wants one.
Okay, I need to get one of those.
It's really wonderful, and I've used it with clients for many, many times just to see which chakras are out of balance, and then to help them figure out where the blocks are and how to release them.
Yeah.
And then also part of that is loving Dr. Sue Morter, who uses a 12 chakra system, which is amazing.
Right above the head and below the feet.
Yes,
below the feet also, so it's above the head. It's one. I thought it was 1, 2 above the head, or 3 above the head.
Well, 7th, and then 8th and 9th. 10th is about 2 feet below your feet.
Yes.
And then, we have the electric body, and then basically your auric field, the etheric body. So I like to work with those also, and I test myself for those, even though this is a 7 chakra system, the chakra box. But just, again, reminding me to use all my tools.
I'm going to stick with the 7 for right now.
1 through 7. Then you're going to grow up to be the 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, no, that's a great. Thanks for saying that, because that was that's great. I need to get one. Oh, and look, Barbara says she got her chakra.
Yes, but a lot of people have purchased them at our CYL events because Patrick and Jacqueline are at our events, and we will be getting back to doing regular events on a regular schedule, you guys.
Yeah, and they're wonderful teaching. Yeah,
we know it will happen. So I've been actually starting. It's really funny. I used to do the whole New Year's resolutions and write everything out, and these are my goals and all of that. And I stopped doing that because I found that there was too much. It was being so hard on myself if I didn't do everything I was supposed to do on that list, right? Do any of you feel that way?
Yes.
Out there? Do any of you, like watching us right now, feel that way, that you kind of abandon that whole to-do resolution kind of thing?
Yeah.
And I'd love to hear what some
I
of you
stopped
do.
doing that like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, I did too. But so what I actually did this year is I started in the end of November, early December. And I started to prepare my energy because I knew that we were stepping into a new year. And of course I knew we were stepping into a new year, but I knew that this was going to be, a very, very different and new energy that we're stepping into for 2022. So I started preparing myself at the beginning of the year, and I completely radically changed my diet. I went to, and I can't say I'm still doing that right at the second, because during the holidays I've had some oopses. But basically, no dairy, no sugar, no gluten, and no nightshades. And I've noticed a big difference. And for me, for the things that I deal with, this is not for everybody. This is just, I just started to shift myself in a way that, oh, okay, I know that we're preparing for this new thing to come in, and I need to start doing that now. I need to start preparing my energy now. So I, of course, started doing that and started my meditation practice, just upped it, and also started exercising every day, at least 10 minutes a day, and just overall taking better care of myself rather than making all that pressure when it comes to January 1st to do that. I started like a month and a half ago. And of course, going to continue that and just making it a way of life. How do I do that without these?
Yeah.
Okay. So when I have a tendency to go downhill, and from now on, I'm just going to go, okay, so what? So there I did it.
Yeah.
But for the new year, what Jeff and I typically do, and Ariel Ford on her Facebook wall wrote out a very, very similar ceremony to what Jeff and I do. And I think I might shift ours up a little bit and do hers, because she posted an amazing ceremony. So what we typically do is that we'll go outside by the fireplace and we'll write out all of those things that no longer serve us, that aren't really for, they're ready to release and we're ready to let go of.
Yeah.
And we write that out.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
That was a good release, Liz.
It was a really good release. And we bring our other stuff out. I bring the drums and the crystals and all this stuff. When we bring them outside and we sit around with them and let them bask in the moonlight. And so we write out those things that don't serve us, and we tear it up and we do a prayer. We release it into. We actually put them into like a garbage can. And then we talk about like what is it that we would like to create individually and together as a couple this next year? Where do we see ourselves? Like what didn't work? We know what didn't work for us because we've had that conversation. Now what will work for us? How can we get creative this next? We sneeze on the truth. Thank you, Barbie.
I know. I love some of the comments.
I know. So I step into that. We step into that place together. Okay, what are we creating? What do we want to see? What is going to be our word for the year? And my word this past year has been courage and fearlessness. And so I don't know what it's going to be this next year. We'll do that meditation, and then we put that into the fireplace and allow the universe to kind of like gestate on that. And we'll do a meditation and prayer.
That's beautiful.
That's really nice. I love that.
Yeah. And I love what you shared, Gretchen, about smudging and clearing out the energy. I really love that. And clearing out the corners and putting like crystals in different places. I love we're going to incorporate that.
Well, and I love one of the, what Denise also teaches is that start to just clean out one little area of your home, or even if it's a drawer in your bathroom. Like I've already got my list of what I'm going to target. And it is amazing. Your energy shifts when you just take time to get rid of clutter. And I always look at the end of a year and going into the beginning of the year is what's not serving me, what can I donate and gift to others, and where is it that I really want to place my focus. And gratitude is a huge one for me right now. And I was thinking about this earlier when we were talking about all getting on together. When I was in training for hypnotherapy, one of the things that we did every morning, we would come in and we would write like 30 statements of just, I am grateful for, just to shift our energy, because it literally like takes you from here and focuses you over there. And one of the best analogies that, I came up like in my own mind, how to really anchor that in is if you're walking across like a field of grass and you walk that same path every single day, you groove that pathway. And that's where we tend to get so myopic and so focused. Whereas if we shift the energy and decide, like choices, and somebody here made a comment about choices, when we purposely, intentionally choose our choices of how we want to move forward, or our goals for this year, whatever that is, we groove a new pathway.
Got it.
And that's where our energy tends to get focused on. And then the grass can grow over those old paths that maybe weren't serving us. So
Exactly.
Well, and, with the gratitude journal, I am one that tends to focus on the process instead of like just doing it, right? So the one thing that I've learned about doing the gratitude journal, there's no right or wrong answer. It's like whatever comes to mind, and the answer doesn't have to be elaborate. You're not trying to impress anyone, it's just like, what are you grateful for? Like, okay, I'm grateful that I got to take a walk for 30 minutes today, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like it's easy as that. And I think a lot of times we put so much pressure on ourselves with like, are we doing it right? Like there's no right or wrong way to do it.
Exactly. There is no right or wrong way to do it. It's whatever is, yes. Whatever.
Yeah. And so, like you guys will be smudging and clearing. And because I'm not able to do that this year, I'm like doing that within myself. So I'm like clearing stuff out of my soul and out of my thought process and, just like getting rid of unwanted energy.
Yeah, go roll in the snow.
Well, I don't have any snow.
Oh, you don't have any snow yet? You don't
No
have any
snow in
snow
New
yet in New Jersey. Oh my God. Okay. And
This is a huge shift for me because I'd be in Chicago, and like want to, have winter coats on and stuff already. It's been like 50s here.
Oh my God. I know it's not that good, but Elias is here, ladies. We've got to say hi to Elias.
Oh, hi, Elias.
Oh, I love what Monica wrote. She wrote, I feel with the awakening of the new year, I get more aligned with acts of service that speaks to my heart. Oh, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. And then BJ said, oh, she's grateful for us, but she said her heritage is Portuguese. Old traditions, don't make the mistake of ringing in the new year with empty pockets, or you risk spending the rest of the year in the exact same way. According to superstition, having cash in your pockets will bring you money in the next year. Oh, I'm doing this. 12 raisins is customary. It's customary to eat 12 raisins one by one at midnight. One raisin at each stroke of the clock, representing the months to come. Doing this will bring you luck. Originally, the tradition was to eat. Okay, I can't see the rest of it, but that's very cool. That's so interesting. Everybody put money in their pockets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I had read this a long time ago. I put hopefully a larger denomination bill in my wallet. And so that every time I open it up, because I forget that it's there, every time I open up my wallet, I'm like, oh, abundance.
Yes, exactly. Oh my God. Elias reminds us that you can also, Ginger reminds us you can also take a salt bath or do brushing.
And
yeah,
do bells to clear instead of essential oils.
Did you leave your drum with us? Do you
have my
drum is here. Okay.
I was wondering if you had your drum, yeah. But you can use bells or even clap energy. And, Denise has mudras that she uses, for different energy and in her elemental space clearing. And those are kind of fun to focus on too. So.
You know what? Your mom is totally woo-woo. She's been to our events, put on some wild music and dance together. And
Dance.
She's got to do something wild for you tonight.
Yeah, I'm doing dance movement therapy too.
Love it.
Really interesting. Yeah. So
look at you doing all these cool things.
Well, it's it's like doing new things. Like I'm just in this place where I'm trying to, like things that I've done in the past haven't really worked, right? So I'm trying new things. So
Liz, how about your flying exercise thing that you're trying to talk me into doing?
Oh, isn't that hilarious? I saw this really funny exercise.
I'll do it with you.
Bungee aerial something, and you get strapped into this bungee cord, and you literally like fly through the air, and then you come this way and do something, and you come that way and do something. And
it's air ballet.
I don't know what it is, but I'm going to do it.
That's fun.
I'm going to grab Gretchen and she's going to come with me. But I want you all to see the newest addition to our family. I'll be right back. I have to go and find him. I'll be right back.
So in the meantime, I'm looking to see if any of you are sharing some other things that you might do to bring in the new year. I love, BJ, you say you do your drum and your singing bowl. And also bubbles to release. Yeah, those
bubbles
are
is fun.
That's fun.
About that.
that brings in a lot of that youthful energy back there too. Let's see. Aligned with acts of service. I really love, Monica, what you say about being aligned with acts of service. And I've really been thinking a lot about that myself. Just in, one of the spiritual teachers that I follow was just saying that we don't have to make an impact on, 10, 20, 1,000, 10,000 people. We can also just make an impact on one person alone as an act of service, and that can have a domino effect by itself.
That's the 100th monkey. Okay, Ginger, you ready, Ginger? Ginger, okay, he's biting me.
It's just like, Mom.
Oh yeah, because you got this through Ginger.
Hi, Kitty. He's a crazy cat. He's such a crazy kitten. But look how big he's gotten, Ginger.
Oh my gosh.
He's
No.
cute.
Look at
him.
that face. Ready to attack. He's like,
I don't think he's liking being on camera, Liz.
But you have to see this tummy. Look at this tummy. Okay, hold on, Hops. Look at the tummy. Look how cute that is.
It is cute.
Okay, stop. No more. Don't do that.
Oh gosh.
I don't know. He's like what? Geez, September, October, November, December. He's 4 months old. So
like,
16 weeks.
Put me down already.
I don't know, Ginger. I don't so much love the biting. but we have like tons of toys for him, and so he's been learning that he doesn't get to chew on Mom.
Yeah.
That's Hobbs. Yes, he's named after
Amy says.
Okay, I have to say hello to my husband's lady. He's just walked in from biking. Hi, Jeff.
Hello.
Hey,
Good.
Jeff.
On Facebook Live. Do you want to come and just say hello?
Sure. I'll say that.
Say hello.
Oh, Amy, I love what you just commented on. That was really nice. Hi, Mr. Jeff.
Hello. Nice to see you, ladies.
Good to see you.
He just got through biking. He's in his sexy biking shorts. He and Phil were out hitting the mountains.
There's nothing sexy about it.
Yes, he doesn't.
I love that little acts of kindness. Yeah.
2022 is the year of the tiger. Oh, Ginger says, hi, Jeff. He's adorable. He is 4 months of holy terror. That's correct, Judith. He's 4 months of holy terror right now. Doesn't like Jeff. He only does me. He's going to be huge. I know.
Oh, did we read
says-
Amy's comments? I like Amy's comments.
Yeah, Amy's comment is really nice.
Go ahead and read it. Go for it.
So she says, here's to creative ways to shift energy and celebrate each day. I took a salt shower and have a small melodic drum. As a service, I send encouraging notes and letters to friends and family. And little acts of kindness create joy and resonate for many. That is really
Oh, I
great.
love that. Amy, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. I like that. Okay. I love hearing what everybody does because I want to take little tidbits of what everybody does. Like, I'm going to put money in my pocket now. I'm going to do, I took a salt shower and have a small melodic drum. I'm going to send encouraging notes and letters. I love this.
Yeah.
That is so great.
I love that what Amy's saying too, because these past almost 2 years have been really challenging for a lot of people. And one of the things that I've thought a lot about, people being isolated or lonely or whatever. So that is something that I want to be more consistent about, is reaching out to people with just encouragement or checking in. How are you? Because I think we all have, that's been a struggle for many people anyway. So
Yeah,
I
Neil-
love that reminder that Amy just brought up there too.
Beautiful.
What does Elias say about a Greek tradition?
Oh, yeah, but Elias, I would put all kinds of coins in it because I want everybody to have good luck.
Oh, that's so
what
cool.
kinds of-
Yeah.
Okay, so what kinds of coins?
I guess just a coin, just like
Oh.
in the United States, it would be like a quarter or something like that.
And the
Or-
person that finds it gets the most good luck, I guess.
So what? And what if the person what happens to the people that don't find it? Is it going to be a year for them?
No.
Only one person gets to have good luck. That's it. Anyway, it is very cute. And Gretchen learned something very interesting about me, a little trivia the other day. Elias, you don't know this, but I can say the entire Greek alphabet.
I was so impressed. So impressed.
How many
Okay, you ready?
are there the same amount of letters?
Well, you know how they're naming all the variants with the Greek alphabet? So I was in the office and and I didn't know this. And Liz was like, well, yeah, Omicron. And then she just went through the whole Greek alphabet. And I was like, how do you know that?
I learned it in college. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, xi, omicron, pyro, sigma, tau, upsilon, phi, chi, psi, omega.
Wow.
All together now.
Yeah, right.
I remembered one thing in college.
That is your party trick? Is that your party trick?
Party trick.
Yeah.
That was a party trick until Gretchen was like, what?
I was like, do that again.
She's going to do it like slowly.
Epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, xi, omicron, pyro, sigma, tau, upsilon, phi, chi, psi, omega. All together now. Alpha, beta.
That is so impressive. So impressive. Oh, yeah, Ginger, the black-eyed peas on New Year's Day. Yeah.
Southern tradition for prosperity. Oh, black-eyed peas. Oh, I thought
Yeah.
she was talking about the group before when she said the black-eyed peas. I was like, what was that? We all have to listen to the black-eyed peas, and it's going to be a really good night, right?
I love that. Everyone gets-
Okay, but so Elias says everyone gets to taste the sweetness of life, but the person with the nickel, a quarter, or dime in their slice gets to have extra luck that year. My parents, when I was little, we used to go outside and bang pots and pans. As I got older, we used to get a bowl of water, put some dollar bills and eggs with some change as well, and wash our hands with money. So we're calling in prosperity for the new year. Oh,
I've never heard that. I love that.
water and eggs with some change. Okay, well,
Yeah.
listen, we all do our thing this
Yeah.
New Year's.
I love the customs that are, through our family traditions are really fun to hear what other people's are.
I know. Eating tamales menudo in Mexico on New Year's Day. Ooh.
All right, BJ.
Happy BJ. Where are you going? All right, ladies. That's it. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. It's really
You're
been
welcome.
fun. It's been a wild year this year for so many of us. And we know stepping into this energy. I love what you said, Gretchen, about the vision board and having it someplace so you're almost like rewiring your brain every single day.
Yeah.
Danielle, I love what you shared about the chakras, just beautiful. And I'm going to incorporate all of this into our tradition today. So, oh, coins. He said, laugh out loud, not eggs. I was thinking, God, that would be disgusting, washing your hands in eggs.
I was wondering about the egg part. I was thinking, is that because of fertility? You're fertilizing your abundance.
Stay tuned for all kinds of fun stuff this year at CYL, whether it's going to be in person or online. We always got something kind of cool up our sleeves.
Yeah.
All right. Blessings to all of you.
Happy New Year, everybody, and thank you for joining in.
Yes, thank you. Mwah.